today. From First Energy Stadium in Cleveland, Ohio, it's Week 11 of the NFL on EA Sports. As we'll see Kyler Murray,
the NFL season has hit high gear, and off we go in Week 11 on EA Sports. No run back here on the opening kickoff as we'll start at the 25. So out comes this offense to take over for the first time. They'll be led out by the #1 overall pick back in 2020 from LSU. It's Joe Burrow.
And what a performance in his last game. A couple touchdown passes. That was positive.
But more than 2 interceptions.
Yeah, that's not what he's looking for. What did Vince Lombardi say, though? Winning isn't everything.
It's the only thing.
And that's what he hangs his hat on after last week's game.
Here's Joe Mixon as they start on the ground. And they're able to get this one across the 35. 11 yards there on the first play from scrimmage. Charles, they won last week despite him not running the ball well. They told us need to get him going. Runs like that help.
And they talked to us about leaning on him because, as you noted, last week they didn't have to. Still won the ball game. They leaned on other people to give them the yardage that they needed, but they really want him to be that guy, and that's what they're doing early in this game.
So from the 36 now, 1st and 10. They'll stay on the ground, Mixon again. And he's going to take this ahead for right around 3 yards, but no more than that. 2nd down. The last run got 3. Now here's 2nd and 7. Now it's Burrow. Open man is Higgins. So give him 5 yards there on the pitch and catch. And now we've got a 3rd and 3. Coming up here looking for 3 yards to pick up the first. They give to Mixon to try to pick it up. And he's got a first down as he's up to the 48. It's a gain of 4 there, and it gives him a new set of downs. 2 first downs have him up near midfield now on 1st and 10. Here's Burrow setting up to throw it. This goes out wide from Mixon. And he's able to take it across midfield before going out of bounds. Coming up on 2nd and 7. Now Burrow. Man open, that's Jamar Chase complete. And he's going to be taken down right at the 40-yard line. The numbers a week ago for Chase. 6 catches, 86 yards.
And the competition gets a little bit tougher here because he's got to go against the #1 ranked defense in the NFL against the pass, the latest incarnation of the no-fly zone.
This pass complete to Higgins. And he's going to be taken down at about the 33. They go play action with Burrow. It's a short one here, complete to his tight end. So back-to-back plays, each get nothing. And now that sets up 3rd and 2. An option handoff here to Mixon. And he's going to get the first down as they bring him down at the 23. They'll get 9 out of that one, and as a result, the drive continues. Had a chance to maybe limit them to 3 if they could have gotten that stop there, but a new set of downs.
And with a new set of downs, you got to take the mentality of the whole thing. Right now, everyone's looking at the offense and saying they've got the advantage. The best defenses just say, okay, new set of downs, gives us another chance to make a play ourselves and maybe change things up.
Throwing again on 2nd down. Burrow. And he's not able to get away. Sacked back at the 22. Myles Garrett in there for the sack, and he's closing in on the all-time record. That's number 19 on the year. On 3rd down, Burrow. Into a double team, and it's intercepted. Picked up by Denzel Ward. And the Browns Browns are going to take possession here at their own 3-yard line. Remember, Charles, this is the #1 defense in the NFL, and they proved their mettle here, forcing the turnover on the opening possession.
And sometimes when you play a team that has that reputation, it's earned it by their play. The psychology is, okay, they're #1. They have to prove it to us, and they tried to attack. They found out that that ranking was real.
And if history is any indication, when this defense gets off to a good start, look out.
Yeah, their offense plays off of them awfully well, too.
And a gain of about 4 here moves this from the 6 up to the 10. Murray going to try to throw on 3rd down. And he finds his target. It's Marquise Goodwin. And he is going to have a Browns 1st down as they're able to get the 3rd down conversion. Here's Murray as he sets to throw it. Got an open man. That's David Njoku, the tight end. And he'll go down at the 26 following a gain of 6. The numbers for Njoku from a week ago: 11 catches, 87 yards, and a touchdown.
And he's able to pull that last pass in, but this is usually a pretty tough unit to try and maneuver against. They're in the top 10 in the league against the pass, and you and I both know there's not much difference between 1 and 10.
In search of 4 yards here to pick up the 1st down. From the gun, Murray. Escaping the pressure right. And he won't get close. Only a yard, 4th and 3. The Browns send out their punter now as he's on to punt for the first time this afternoon. Taken in at the 22. So holding on the return, and that's going to back him up to start the drive.
He was trying to get the job done correctly, just trying to clear a little space for his returner. Ended up getting a little too much jersey and hooked the guy, hence the flag.
So 5 yards here, 5 on the play, and it'll be 2nd down. Burrow going to give this to Mixon. And he stopped immediately there. No gain on the play that time, and they'll look to convert on what will be a 3rd and 4. Burrow looking to pass. He's got Hurst, his tight end. And he'll be taken down, but he does have 1st down yardage. Burrow will throw. And the Browns' pressure gets to him that time, and he's going to go down. Jadeveon Clowney in there to get him. It's a loss of 5. After the sack on 1st down, Burrow over the middle. That's caught by Chase. And for the Browns, a nickel set here on 3rd down. From the shotgun, Joe Burrow. And this pass broken up. Excellent coverage there on 3rd down, as that was not an easy one to hold on to. On 4th down, Matt Araiza sent on to punt. He punted 5 times in the win last week, as this one's away. It's a 45-yard punt, 6 yards on the return. And the Browns will take over, 1st and 10. The Cleveland offense ready to go. And, you know, it's certainly a lot of football left to play. We're not into December yet, but right now where we stand, they're in 1st place in their division, looking really good and looking to be a threat come January.
And are you one of those early holiday shoppers, partner? Are you one of those guys get your list done? Because I think about what every team has on their holiday shopping list right now. What's the #1 goal? Make the playoffs. #2, win your division. #3, and I think the biggest goal of all, try to get the #1 seed so you get that 1st round bye and ensure you don't have to go anywhere in January and hopefully get to the Super Bowl that way.
On 3rd down, it's Nick Chubb. And this effort will not get it done. He stopped well short of the 1st down at the 29. The Browns send out their punter now as he's on here to punt it away. Fair catch called for and taken right near the 30-yard line. 36 yards on the punt with no return. And they will take over 1st and 10. The offense now at the line, ready for their next drive. And, partner, I know so far, we're still in the first half, but you love this game as a defensive guy. 0-0. We'll see if the offense can get going on this drive.
Well, you know how they talk about music to your ears? How about what it does for your eyes when you watch something like this, right, where these teams are locked in and going at it, no points going up on the scoreboard. I'm loving it. You're exactly right.
Well, switch over, though, to an offensive mindset for a moment. What do they need to do here to get on track and get some points?
Well, I think a couple of ways. Number one, you pull out something that maybe they haven't seen before. Coaches always talk about unscouted looks. Maybe you give them something that they haven't seen on tape, and now you shock them that way. The second, run your basic playbook, but run it so well that you give your skill position guys a chance to make big plays individually.
The offense on 3rd down, they've converted 3 out of 5 thus far. This will be 3rd and 5. And that will be incomplete. Here's Matt Ariza now. And the kick's away as he angles this one for the sideline. And they'll play keep away from the returner as this one will be marked out of bounds at the 13-yard line. Pretty good spot. Heading out as the Cleveland offense now as they get set to take over here. We've seen both of these offenses still sort of in that figuring things out phase, but I suspect some action on the scoreboard soon as they start out here 1st and 10. Murray's throw pulled in by Schwartz. And he's got it past the 30 before he's hit and dropped. An excellent way to start the drive there, 18 yards. Line of scrimmage, the 31 now on 1st and 10. Eluding the pressure right. And he gets it to his running back, Nick Chubb. And they get him down, but not before he takes it across the 40-yard line. This offense finding its legs now. Here's another 1st and 10. Here's Chubb, back-to-back catches for him. 2nd and 6. No, scratch that. 2nd and 7. And Chubb will try the middle here. And the running lane's non-existent in this first half as they'll stop him behind the line. And it looks like we've got a dime set here defensively. 6 DBs in the game. Here's Murray. And the throw there going to be incomplete. So a couple of first downs on this drive, but it's looking like another empty possession.
And those empty possessions are certainly starting to pile up. So the adjustments that teams talk about all the time have to be taking place. They've got to analyze what's breaking down and figure a way to fix it.
A 40-yard punt, no return. And the offense will come back out deep in their own territory. The offense back out there at the line, ready for their next drive. Play action. It's Burrow. He's going to sling this deep downfield. And this a leaping effort, but it's knocked away and incomplete. So now 2nd and 10 after the incompletion on 1st down. Here's Burrow. Able to find Higgins. 5 yards. Now it's 3rd and 5. They'll need 5 on this play to move the sticks. They're passing here. Joe Burrow steps away to his left. Got a man. It's Chase. He completes it. And they work this well upfield across the 45. Give him 30 yards there. The big play has him all the way out near midfield for a 1st and 10. Throwing again, it's Burrow. To Mixon on the check down. It'll be a gain of just a yard, and that will bring up 2nd down. Well, these two teams met in Cleveland earlier in the year with the Browns coming out on top. So they'll be looking for the win here in Cleveland to complete the season sweep. On 2nd down, here's Mixon. And they'll work this down to the 40-yard line, tackled there. 42 yards rushing now on 8 carries for him so far. So a 1st and 10 upcoming from Browns territory now, right at the 40. Now it's Burrow. It's a short one here, complete to the tight end. And he gets this to the 35, good for a gain of 5. 2nd down at 5. From the shotgun, he'll look to throw. He's got his big tight end. That's Hurst. And he'll be hauled down at about the 30-yard line. This will be the 8th play of the drive, and it's 3rd and inches. They go back to the ground now with Mixon. And he's able to pick up the first before he's taken down at the 27. They're able to convert with a gain of 4.
Brandon, what were they thinking on defense there? They looked like they were playing for the pass. That was 3rd and short. Yeah, it was an easy pickup because they handed it to him. That was way too easy.
Just looked like absolute confusion defensively. Not sure why they were in that set.
Yeah, I'd say you should have a few men in the box there.
Here's a throw to his running back. It's complete.
And they're going to get this down inside the 20.
To throw again on 2nd down.
Burrow. Now Burrow loses the football.
Much like a running back going through the line, quarterbacks have to be aware of protecting the football as well. He left it exposed that time, wound up having it knocked free, but fortunately had an alert teammate who was able to get it.
So possession still theirs, but now they face a 3rd down.
Out of the gun, it's Burrow. To the right side and complete to Hurst. So give him 2 yards there on the completion. And that'll bring up 4th down.
McPherson's kick is good.
And it's 3-0 here in the 2nd quarter.
So they're able to end that drive with 3 points in this one-possession ball game.
And ideally, you want to end every drive with points. Most quarterbacks would tell you, let's end it with a kick, right? A PAT, that's number 1. Field goal you'll take. Punts, you really don't want to do that. In this case, they'll take the field goal and get prepared for the rest of the game.
The Browns drive about to get started. This one a little slow to get cooking. Just a 3-0 scoreline as they begin with a 1st and 10. They'll be dropped after a gain of about 6 across the 30 to the 31.
He's going to drop this one down for Chubb.
9 yards to pick up there, and it's a 1st down. The Browns trying to get back and set quickly here. Time ticking away. Flushed out right. And he can't find anywhere to go with it. And he goes down.
Trayvon Walker.
What a play by him. That's going to go as a loss of 13. Another try after the 1st down sack. Murray, they set up the screen to Chubb. Now the Browns will use the first of their 3 timeouts as they stop it here with just under 40 ticks to go in this 1st half. They go up the middle with Chubb. And they will bottle him up behind the line, and now will they use a timeout? Now the defense going to use the first of their timeouts as the clock will stop with 34 seconds to go before halftime. He's been a busy man here in this 1st half as he gets it away. So possession goes over here on the punt.
And it will be 1st and 10 as they take over.
The offense now at the line, ready for their next drive.
And you wonder if they'll just take this 3-0 lead to the locker room.
And a quick throw here, that's complete. And they're able to get this one across the 35. Final play of the half for Burrow and company. And that is incomplete. So we've reached halftime
over. No problem with us. We skip right to the 3rd quarter and continue this midseason contest.
These offenses seemingly still back at the hotel for the 1st half. 3-0 our score as the 2nd half gets underway.
And that decision to bring it out ends up not being a good one. Costs him about 5 yards as he's tackled at the 20. The Browns offense getting set to go to work here to start the 3rd. Charles, it'll be interesting to see what adjustments this offense made in the locker room. Haven't really been able to get anything going offensively. Virtually nothing in the ground attack either. So certainly something has to change here in quarter 3.
And I'm pretty sure their friends from the defensive side of the ball told them exactly that, because those guys, the stop troops, they've been playing pretty well. They've kept them around in this game. Now, they've got some time. The running game struggled in the first half. Opposition knows how to focus on defending the pass here. They've got to re-energize that ground game and maybe open things up for a comeback here in this half.
To throw, it's Murray. Right back to Njoku. And he is going to have a Browns first down as they convert on 3rd and 3 with a nice gain of 7 yards. From the 34 now, here's 1st and 10. On first down, they'll run with Chubb. And hard running's going to get him over the 40 to the 42. A good run, got 7 on first. Here's 2nd and 3. And again, it's Chubb. And he'll be taken down at the 46-yard line. A gain of 5, good enough for the first down. Chubb will get the call running left. And he'll take this ahead for about 4. 2nd down coming up. Here's Murray from midfield. And this one incomplete. Too much contact to hold on to that one, and it's 3rd down. So it's 3rd and 6, and this will be the 8th play of the drive. To throw is Murray. Oh, it was hit at the line of scrimmage and intercepted. And the return stops at the 39-yard line. Mixon with a first down carry. Just a yard on the first down carry, so it's 2nd and 9. From the shotgun, it's Burrow. He rifles one that's intercepted. Picked up by Jeremiah Owusu-Koramoah. And he's free going down the left side. It's a foot race. And he takes this one back into the end zone. And the Browns defense has a touchdown.
So this whole game gets flipped on its ear right there. The interception, return for a touchdown. And this lead changes hands here in the 3rd quarter.
And it certainly felt like this defense had a read on what was going on the offensive side of the ball and said, let's cut down our coverage a little bit. Let's be in a position to make a play on the ball. And, boy, that sure turned out well for them.
Extra point by Gay is up and good. And that makes it a 7-3 lead. So they'll get another shot on offense following that pick 6. And now the kick is away.
From a couple yards deep, he'll bring it out of the end zone. And he's able to get this across the 20, but not by much, as he's marked down officially at the 21. The offense back out there at the line, ready for their next drive. After the pick 6, here's Burrow again. Flush to his right. That's the tight end Hurst with it. And he's upended after a gain of 4 up to the 25-yard line. From the 25, here's 2nd and 6. Now a shotgun snap as they'll look to throw. Quick hitter here, it's complete. Second catch for him today, and it'll wind up a first down. Now back to throw. Looking middle, and that's complete. And they'll get it up just short of the 45 at the 44. Now Burrow on first down. Firing quickly here, and that's complete. And he's out of bounds just before the midfield stripe at the 49. Looking to throw again on 2nd down. Burrow, he'll drop this one down to Mixon. And he'll be taken down, but not before they work this to the 45. Still in search of their first touchdown of the game, but they're on the move. 1st and 10. And Burrow going to be hit and taken down. They got him. Breaking through to drop him. That's Perrion Winfrey. Now following the sack, they'll look to make amends on a 2nd down and 17. Now a pass hauled in downfield. And they'll wind up getting this one all the way down inside the 20.
So the big play means just like that, they'll operate from the red zone now on first down. Now it's Burrow. Throwing middle, and it's complete. Now he's tackled a yard short of the marker. Good gain of 9 on first down.
Line of scrimmage, the 9. Second and about a yard.
They'll drop to throw. And he's got it. Back-to-back receptions for him, and it's another first down.
Second down and 3 with right around 3 minutes remaining in the third quarter. 3's all around. Mixon. Fighting, but he won't get too far. Maybe a yard, that's all, down to the 2. So not a lineman, but the tight end instead this time, drawing the holding call.
And more what you're getting with tight ends are guys who are much more receiver than blocker. They may be willing, but that might not be their thing. Oftentimes, they'll be the ones getting the penalties.
So they've been in the red zone 3 times, and it's yielded just 3 points. Can they find the end zone here on second and goal? Inside handoff to Mixon. And not a whole lot there. He does get a couple, taking it from the 5 down to the 3.
Big play coming here. It's third and goal.
Here's Burrow setting up to throw it. And he wisely will throw that one away.
Well, they certainly aren't letting up today, partner, because they've forced big turnovers already. And it's been incredibly tough for them to get yards against, let alone put points up on the board.
McPherson's kick is good.
And they'll get it back within a point at 7-6. So another good job defensively because they've allowed 3 trips into the red zone, but only the 2 field goals.
Yeah, that's the bend but don't break, isn't it? And they really didn't get broken at all because if you're running off the field having allowed 2 field goals and 3 trips in the red zone, you've actually come out ahead.
Yeah, flipping over to the other side, the offense, they'll hope to cash in for 6 next trip. The Cleveland offense ready to go.
As this offense takes the field against CD, remember last drive they were moving the football, but then they threw that costly interception, so we'll see if they can right the ship here on this drive.
And doesn't that just sum up football? We see it all the time, don't we? The defense goes from losing the battle to making a huge play and stealing the momentum. So you know they're riding high right now, and they're ready to challenge this offense and that quarterback one more time.
And we'll see if the offense is up for that challenge here as things start to get more interesting here in the second half.
And he will be hit from behind and run over. Wow.
Trayvon Walker
able to get in there for his 2nd sack of the afternoon.
And you get the feeling, Charles, yeah, he's got the 2 sacks now, but he may get more here. We still got a quarter and then some to go.
And the way that he is playing this game, it reminds me of one of the best golfers in the world who can use every club in the bag and make a great shot. That's what he's doing with his pass rush moves right now, showing a little bit of everything. They have no way of stopping him.
The offense now at the line, ready for their next drive. First down, here's Burrow. Open man is Higgins. And he'll be out of bounds, but able to get it up past the 45. They call it a gain of 19, and it moves the chains.
Now that was pretty. They executed that curl route versus zone coverage, and that changes things a little bit because against man, it's often a tight curl, tight, sharply run route. Against zone, you're just looking for that open spot, that dead area, so you may curl it a little bit wider just to get to that place.
And usually a tight window. He fired a bullet in there for the completion. And they're not going to get to the line to run another play, so we will switch ends as the third quarter has come to a close. You are watching the NFL on EA Sports.
Burrow's throw caught by Higgins.
And he'll be brought down at the 27. Mixing up the middle. He's able to get 6. A nice pickup down to the 21. The last run got 6. Now 2nd and 4. Now Burrow. And that is incomplete. A lot of force bearing down on him there. He could not hang on. It's 3rd down. From the gun on third down is Burrow. Escaping the pressure, and he's going to have to eat this one as down he goes. He could not get away that time, and it'll be a loss of 11 on third down.
McPherson's kick is good.
And they jump back in front here. It's 9-7. So the drive here ends with a field goal. It does give them the lead, but this one's still certainly a long ways from over.
It definitely puts a lot of pressure on your defense to hold the lead, right? They're happy to have it and happy to be out there trying to do so. But I know as a former player, in the back of their mind, they're thinking, why don't you score the touchdown and seal this thing?
The Browns drive about to get started.
And now they find themselves trailing following the field goal. Still a good amount of time in this fourth quarter, but this drive very well could determine the outcome of this ball game.
It'll be a gain of 10 to start the drive out, and by a few inches, that'll be a first down. From the gun, it's a give to Chubb. And this defense not giving him anything there. Maybe a yard up to the 36. The run only got a yard. Here's 2nd and 9. Murray now to throw. And eventually taken down here. Great coverage downfield.
Cameron Sample.
It'll go as a loss of about 8 as he gets in there to drop him. Now on 3rd and long, they'll look to throw. Being chased out left. And he will not be able to hang on through the contact. It's incomplete. The coverage strong, and now it's 4th down. The Browns send out their punter now as he's on for the 5th time here today. And he deserves a bronze leg as he gets this one away. It'll be 37 yards there on the punt, and out will come the offense as they take over. The offense back out there at the line, ready for their next drive.
Their defense got the stop, forced the punt, and now you really start to monitor the clock as they nurse this slim lead.
They'll try again from the 36 on 2nd and 10. They'll look to throw.
That's taken in by Higgins.
They'll get only 3 there, so it leaves them with a 3rd and 7 ahead.
So 7 yards from the first down here as they come up to the line of scrimmage.
On 3rd down, Burrow eluding the pressure right.
And they're going to get this up to midfield.
Out of the shotgun, they run with Mixon.
And a pretty athletic run right there as he's going to get this down inside the 40.
So from the 39 now, they'll come up on a 1st and 10. They're going to look to throw.
Quick slant caught by Chase. And he's going to get this down near the 25.
It's Mixon on the counter. And taking it to the 15-yard line before he's brought down.
87 yards rushing for him now as he has been tremendous all day long. Line of scrimmage, the 15. It's 1st and 10.
Inside the red zone here. They'll look to throw. And this is caught at the 8. And he's taken down at the 7 after a gain of 7. If nothing else, they've already taken a couple minutes off the clock here already as they come up 2nd down. Burrow will throw. This is caught. A 5-yard gain there makes it 1st and goal. They'll give it to Mixon. And he will fight his way into the end zone for a touchdown.
Joe Mixon
with career touchdown number 70.
And the Nighthawks are able to build on to their 4th quarter lead. Extra point by McPherson, up and good.
And that makes this a 9-point game.
After the touchdown, McPherson on to kick this one away. From a yard or two deep, here comes a return. And ultimately cannot get this out to the 25-yard line as he's dropped at the 23.
The Cleveland offense ready to go.
Yeah, the script really is flipped for them. The momentum on the other sideline, and now they have to try and battle back from a 2-score deficit.
And the result here, a pickup of 8. Leaves them with 2 to go on second down. Throwing again on second down. Murray over the middle, complete. That's Goodwin. 9 yards to pick up there, and it's a first down. Throwing now is Murray. Flushed out right. That's out to Chubb, complete.
And they'll get him down on the other side of midfield.
So on the other side of the field now, it's 1st and 10 as they've got things rolling on this drive. Here's Murray as he sets to throw it. Dancing to his left.
And he's going to be taken down at about the 33.
Well, there you go. Save your best scramble of the day for a big-time situation in the 4th quarter, picking up the first.
You don't want to use it up early, right? You want to make sure you save it for that exact moment, that key time. And that's what he did, although you and I both know it wasn't planned that way. But what a nice job using his eyes, scanning the field, and realizing when it was time to exit the pocket and go.
They'll try the draw now with Chubb. It's a 6-yard pickup, and it gets him to 2nd and 4. The Browns trying to get back and set quickly here. Time ticking away.
Now Murray
drops it off for Chubb.
And they're going to move it down to inside the 25.
They'll get to the line here, but remember, it's also 3rd down.
Here's Chubb, back-to-back catches for him.
Well, this is not going to be enough. Was in search of 2 yards and only got halfway there. And this is caught now for a late touchdown. So hold everything here. This one's not over yet. Okay, game on. Don't go anywhere yet. You got a 1-score game now. Probably going to rely on the onside kick coming up.
Yeah, they have to. It's not a high percentage play, but it's better than not having a chance at all. And that's when you put your leapers and your flyers on one side, get that high hop, and hope that one of the guys can come up with it.
And on the other side, get that hands team ready.
No doubt about it.
So with just over a minute to play, this becomes a make-or-break onside kick. And the hands team does its job. They're able to secure it. A tough one there. They certainly wanted that when they needed it, but they didn't absolutely have to get it. They still do have 3 timeouts.
You're exactly right. They had to attempt it. But even though they didn't get it, as you noted, with 3 timeouts, if they can get these stops on defense, all hope is not lost.
Now the Browns will use the first of their 3 timeouts as they'll get it with just a shade under a minute to go in the game. Another running situation on the doorstep as they come up 2nd and 10. Once again, they run with Mixon. And again, he's going to be stopped up right at the line of scrimmage. Now a 2nd timeout called for by the defense. That'll leave them with just 1 remaining in this 4th quarter of play. Throwing now is Joe Burrow. This pass complete to Higgins.
And they're going to get this down to about the 37.
Now the defense will burn their 3rd and final timeout as they get the stoppage with just under 50 seconds remaining in the 4th. And they'll indeed take a knee.
They knew how to quiet this rival stadium, Charles. I mean, not only did they get the win, but they get the win by taking the lead in the 4th quarter to hand their division opponent a big loss.
And they're elated, and they should be, because they did exactly that. Went to a rival's house and stunned them, and did it with a 4th quarter comeback. And every team in the league prides itself on controlling the 4th quarter. It's even more difficult when you don't do it at home against a division rival.
So for our visitors,